Prince Andrew, Duke of York. In full, Andrew Albert Christian Edward, Duke of York, Earl of Inverness, and Baron Killyleagh, formerly Prince Andrew, born February 19, 1960, London, England. British naval officer and royal, the third child and second son of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. He was the first child born to a reigning British monarch, male or female, since 1857. For the first 22 years of his life, until the birth of his nephew Prince William, he was the second in the line of succession to the British throne, behind Charles, Prince of Wales. Andrew was born in Buckingham Palace, London. After early instruction there and at a primary school, he attended the Gordonstoun boarding school in Scotland, as did Philip and Charles before him. In addition, he was briefly an exchange student at Lakefield College School in Ontario, Canada. After completing his secondary education, he entered Britannia Royal Naval College, BRNC, Dartmouth in 1979, to train as a naval officer, following in his father's footsteps. Andrew completed the course at BRNC in 1980. He then underwent pilot training in both fixed-wing aircraft and helicopters and received his pilot's wings in 1981. The following year, as a Royal Navy sublieutenant assigned to HMS Invincible, he flew helicopter missions in the Falkland Islands War. Andrew remained on active duty after the war ended. Most of his service was in naval aviation, but he also commanded HMS Cottesmore, a mine countermeasures vessel, between 1993 and 1994. In his last years of active duty, he worked in London for the Ministry of Defence and the Royal Navy. He retired in 2001 with the rank of commander, but maintained his naval affiliation, reaching the honorary rank of Vice Admiral in 2015. Andrew married Sarah Ferguson, popularly known as Fergie, on July 23, 1986. On the same day, he was created Duke of York, the title traditionally carried by the British monarch's second son and held for life. The previous Duke of York had been his grandfather, King George VI, before the abdication of Edward VIII in 1936. Andrew and Sarah had two daughters, Princess Beatrice, born August 8, 1988, and Princess Eugenie, born March 23, 1990. The couple separated in 1992 and divorced in 1996. After his retirement from active military service, Andrew took on more of the traditional duties of a royal family member, supporting charities and attending various ceremonies and events. In connection with his patronage of the Outward Bound Trust, an organization that sponsors outdoor adventures for youth, he was one of 40 people to rappel abseil down the side of the Shard, a skyscraper in London, in 2012. 21st century, Andrew attracted controversy for his friendship with Jeffrey Epstein, an American financier who became a convicted sex offender in 2008 and was awaiting trial on sex trafficking charges when he committed suicide in August 2019. A woman named Virginia Giuffre claimed that in 2001, while underage, she was forced by Epstein to have sex with the prince. Andrew denied the allegations, and in November 2019, he gave a televised interview concerning Epstein. Andrew stated that he did not regret their friendship, which reportedly ended in 2010, and seemed to downplay Epstein's conduct by calling it unbecoming. Those and other comments created an uproar, and days after the interview, Andrew announced that he was stepping back from his public duties. In 2021, Giuffre filed a civil lawsuit against Andrew, claiming that he had sexually abused her when she was 17. The following year, Andrew gave up his military titles and royal patronages. After attempts to dismiss the case failed, he settled the civil lawsuit with Giuffre in 2022. The financial terms were not disclosed.